This podcast brings the latest and greatest ideas about topics introducing outdoor and physical activities. Brought to you by Matthew Tracy
and Nicholas Alfaro
from South Miami Senior High School. Firstly, we'll be introducing sports. What is one sport you always wanted to do during the summer? That's a really good question.
Yeah. I would like football.
Football?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know. It's like a physical sport. I would never do it because I'm scrawny. I'm scrawny. So.
You're scrawny?
Yeah. So.
But there's still people that are skinny and still play football.
Yeah, but mostly like quarterbacks and like other stuff. I rather do. I don't know. I just don't have the strength to do it. I don't know. How about you?
Well, I'm very big, but I thought about playing football one time, but it's just not my sport.
I would love to be a wide receiver. That would be so cool. Just getting the ball, just catching the ball. I can't throw.
Can you run?
I can run, but I don't have the skill enough to make it like professionally.
But it doesn't matter. Sports really are just more for fun. At this point, this is for summer. You gotta remember, you're gonna be spending time playing this game, playing the sport that you wanted to do. And if you like football and you wanted to practice, it doesn't really. If it's not for fun, it's mostly for fun. I mean,
yeah, I do play football, but it was like in PE sometimes, but
it's just you never really got into
yeah.
Okay. I'm more of a surfing dude.
Like surfing. Surfing is also another sport. It's kind of hard for me.
Yeah. I don't know if you're more because I skated when I was little, but I also BMX.
Yeah.
Growing up from 6th to 8th grade in middle school, I'd get my bike and I just ride.
Yeah.
And I would do these tricks. I learned how to bunny hop, and it was I was learning how to do I forgot the name of it. It was like a 360.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but I don't know what it's called.
360 bar spin, because I would always get it, but at 180.
Yeah. So
I would have my bar 180, and I would be stuck there, and it would just be terrible. Just imagine riding with a 180 bar. You just have your bar on the opposite direction. It's weird.
Yeah.
And I just never could have do a 360.
You didn't have enough strength to do it?
I don't think I had enough strength. I think it's just because I never had, I never was able to. I think I got scared. It was more mental.
Mental?
Yeah.
Oh. If I was doing that, I would have done it fast.
Fast? Yeah. The thing is, if you did it fast, you're supposed to do it fast. But if you did it, for me, when I was doing it,
yeah,
I would ride pretty much all summer in middle school. Every single day, it was either that or basketball. But I would ride and I would get scared.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, you have to realize that I was a little kid and I swerved. And I was I bunny hopped from a curb to the street, not realizing there was a car behind me. And I almost hit the car by accident. The car, the dude honked and I'm oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, terrible. I felt bad for the dude. He just didn't see me because there was a tree in between.
Yeah. I had a BMX bike growing up. I never did none of that. No.
You just rode it?
Yeah, I just rode it. I rode I live in the trailer park. So I just rode it around the neighborhood. So it was a pretty big trailer park, so I just rode it.
Yeah, that's still cool.
Yeah, one time I fell in a lake, but
fell in the lake?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Going down the hill.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you're going straight and then you turn left. But that left, if you have to do the left good, if not, you swerve into the lake. The lake was right there.
So the lake was right. It was borderline with the street.
With the sidewalk. Yeah.
It's kind of bad architect right there.
I know. And there's houses there too.
Around the lake?
Yeah.
It
had this little opening, and then to the left of it, it was a house, and to the right, it was a house.
So it was there's a trailer, right? Yeah. 2 trailers in between.
And there was a little opening for the lake.
I don't know. I would always think that would be pretty cool because you could always just fish.
Yeah.
When you wanted to, you just fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. Our next topic is going to be outdoor summer fun. And the question is, what is one hobby you always wanted to do during the summer?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Drawing.
You wanted to draw?
Yeah. I will always love to learn to draw, but I suck at drawing. I don't have the creativity to do that. I don't know.
Well, but why did you stop? Like, you're saying that you didn't have like enough creativity, but
no, it's just like you give me a white piece of paper and a pencil.
I'll get you one right now, and you can draw.
I wouldn't know what to draw. Like
See,
I would draw a circle, and then I would figure something out with that. But other than that, I can't draw a person. I can't just. I don't know. I drew the same thing over and over again. It was like.
But that's how you get better, though. That's
yeah, but it's not. I don't know.
People like copy off one another just to get better. It's not really like.
I know, but then
you have to know how to draw first.
Yeah, but then I have to get into that. I don't know. How
Well,
about you? What is it?
During the summer, I would always have like RC cars and RC drones. I remember in South Miami, we had a drone club.
Yeah.
Hosted by Mr. Diaz. And it just never happened after. But I remember because I had a DJ fan one. My cousin like had one.
Uh-huh.
And I wrote and I like physically like
drove it.
I drove it because it's not like a car.
Okay, flew it.
And I immediately got hooked. And then I wanted to buy a FPV drone.
Yeah.
Which are like those racing drones, right?
Yeah.
And they come in like eBay, like $200 if you want to get like a racing one with like an FPV camera. You're gonna have to buy the FPV finder, the FPV viewer, or whatever. It's like the goggles that come with it. You're gonna have to buy that separate, and you have to buy the controller separate. So that's why like you have to buy the kit, then you have to buy the controller and then the goggles, and that in total was like $400-500. It's expensive.
That's cool.
It is cool though.
I always broke my RC, like cars or anything RC related. I always broke it somehow. It was weird.
Because they're easy to break.
Yeah,
they are easy to break.
Yeah, even if you get the cheap ones too.
Yeah.
So
I remember I had what was it? It was a Sima drone, right? It was one of those baby drones. And I got that. My cousin bought me that for like 7th grade, I believe it was 7th grade.
Yeah.
And I like flew it, and I really good. I was able to do flips with it. And then at a certain point, it fell, and like one of the motors bent. And so every time I flew it, it always leaned, like it always went sideways.
Yeah.
It never went straight, and I was never able to like move it back into place because it never came out straight. And it just didn't work.
One time I started flying one of the drones. I gave it to my dad to drive, and it went on top of a tree.
Top of a tree?
I don't think we got that back. I think maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. No.
How long ago was that?
A long time.
Long time ago. Alright. I guess this about wraps it up. Thank you guys for listening to the Fun in the Sun podcast. I'm Matthew Tracy.
And I'm Nicholas Alfaro.